come to your life. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. 'Cause everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Total Tools, locally owned and operated. Low price guarantee. We will not be beaten on price. Open 7 days a week. 897 Latrobe Street. Power 103.1. Ballarat's leaders in local. Listen anywhere you go on the free iHeartRadio app. Your news now.
Hi there, I'm Brett Mack with your local news first. In a worrying sign for the local housing market, Ballarat's home values have significantly declined over the last 3 months. New data from CoreLogic shows home values have dipped 3.4% over the last quarter, with a median home value now of almost $527,000. Median rental costs have also declined slightly by 0.1% over the quarter, sitting at $425 per week. 11 regional community health organisations, including Ballarat Community Health, have set out to prove that they do offer a strong return on investment. They say they can not only ease the health burden, but also return $1.62 for every dollar of funding they receive. BCH Chief Executive Sean Duffy says they could be the answer to the state's healthcare crisis.
And so we've heard about this many times about business in Ballarat and keeping business local. But what we've done is measured the economic impact of doing that right across regional and rural Victoria. And not only it has profound health benefits in terms of public being able to access a range of community health services, but there's a flow-on economic benefit to our community, which we don't always talk about.
To sport, and as the BFNL moves into their final home and away weekend, Melton will be looking to remain at the top of the footy table. The Bloods and East Point have 56 points each. However, Melton has a better percentage. The team will take on Darley at McPherson Park Oval tomorrow, with Ballarat taking on East Point, Bacchus Marsh tackling Sunbury, Lake Wendouree battling Redan, and Sebass up against Melton South. North Ballarat has the bye. That's the latest in your local news.
Power FM National News now.
Hello, I'm Papel. Some good news for those looking to buy a house. CommBank has cut its interest rates for new home loan customers. It's offering borrowers a 0.25% rate cut if they have a 20% deposit. An earthquake in the Hunter Valley has been felt right across New South Wales, with reports the tremor caused minor damage near the epicentre, but no injuries. The magnitude 5 quake hitting around midday. Local resident Tim says he thought it was a train crash or an explosion.
I was on my lounge and the whole house just sort of shook and the power went out straight away.
The dangers of re-electing Donald Trump are featured in Kamala Harris's presidential speech at the Democratic National Convention. She warned about the chaos Trump would cause if he wins the election.
He would use the immense powers of the presidency not to improve your life, but to serve himself.
And the FBI is now investigating an insect attack on the Democratic breakfast at a hotel in Chicago. 2 women apparently throwing bugs on the buffet.
Sports. Brought to you by D2E Gym. From Delacombe to Wendouree, you're never too far from a D2E.
To sport, a blow for Carlton. Coach Michael Voss revealing Charlie Curnow is still injured and won't play in Sunday's game against St Kilda.
Charlie's not playing, so that's not so great news. Yeah, we sort of thought that he might be able to pull up pretty well from some of the things that he did the other day, but hasn't pulled up as well as what we expected.
The Blues need to win to seal their final spot. And in NRL, round 25 continues with the Warriors up against the Bulldogs before the Broncos host the Eels. And that's the latest in news and sport.
Power FM weather. Beat the winter blues use with Hot Temple's infrared heated cycle, Pilates, yoga and strength at 2 locations, Howard Street and Armstrong Street, Ballarat.
A severe weather warning is in place for damaging winds. Cloudy with showers and a thunderstorm this afternoon. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance of a shower, minimum of 9 degrees, a maximum of 19.